Alright, so this salt that's inside this bottle is sodium acetate. And so the small salt particles that I'm aspirating into the air intake of that torch are doing what?
Causing it to turn orange and red.
Have you seen, you see the color, right? You've seen this color before, actually. You've probably heard of sodium vapor lamps, the street lamps that light pathways in the roads and stuff like that, have a characteristic color to them, don't they? They appear pretty yellow in color. They're sodium vapor lamps, and they're exciting the sodium atoms, just like we're exciting the sodium atoms in this torch. And so we get that color. You've also probably seen that color emit from fireworks, right? You may have even seen that color when you're cooking. Bless you. Especially if you're cooking like on a grill, and you get a flame up, quote unquote. That flame up excites a lot of the sodium around that's in the food that you're cooking, and it appears as a yellow flash. That's usually due to sodium. I have a salt here that I can't read the label, so take a look. Not all that exciting. Here is strontium. Now strontium on the periodic table is right here. We just did sodium right there. So again, you might be thinking, where have I seen those kind of colors before? Big, bright red fireworks are often doped, quote unquote, with strontium. If they're not doped with strontium, now notice that strontium appeared what color?
Red.
Red. This is not, you gotta try and get some dust going here. This is lithium. And of course, it's not all that dusty. And so,
Red.
you see it, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Air law.
So, it's red, but if we were to take an instrument to split out the colors, or even take a picture and carefully spread out the color spectrum of that versus strontium, we would note that the reds are characteristically different. The wavelengths emitted are different. Lithium up there in group 1, towards the top. Here is barium.
Yellow.
And unfortunately, we're not seeing the other wavelengths because we're getting too much yellow out of it. But if you look at it, my flame isn't quite hot enough to excite it to a higher level. One of the energies is yellow, but the other energy, if you notice right along the cone of the flame, is green. You see some of that green light?
Yeah.
This is iron. So not just group 1. This is actually iron powder.
There comes the sparkles.
Yeah. So that has a characteristic. And it turns out you probably recognize that from fireworks as well. You know all those fireworks that have those drooping, streaming, sparkly looking things? Those are actually small pieces of iron that are on fire as the firework droops down. Let's see if I've got anything else. Here's calcium. Calcium again is not red, not yellow, but kind of somewhere in between, right? Reddish, orangish. Here's magnesium salt. Similar to sodium in energy. Why do you think that would be the case? I think those are the ones that I really want to show you for right now. So we're going to pull out the lights.